It is 9:23, 9:28, 9:28, and I'd like to call to order and welcome everybody to October the 21st of 2024. Ellen, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Sammet.
Here.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Here.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Here.
Commissioner Townsend.
Here.
I'm going to let Mr. Lords lead us in our pledge, as he always keeps us in order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before I move forward from that point, I want to, Mr. Lords always works polling places and all that. And if anybody's interested in doing that, I mean, we always are looking for polling workers, poll watchers, and, people like that. And I know this, so I want to thank him for his service. I know he's always highly involved. But if you know anybody that's retired that likes to get out and socialize, it's a good day to see people you ain't seen in a while. So, all right. Moving forward, first thing I'll do is ask for a motion from October the 7th of 2024 to have such a motion.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet, to have a second.
Second.
Second by Bingo. I'm going to call you different names before it's over with.
I'm going to take my name with me.
Going to take your name with you, Bingo. All right. All right. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Motion carries unanimously. Next on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $1,067,201.95. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin. To have a second.
Second.
Second by Bingo. Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no conflicts of interest today as stated in the work session. Public hearings, we have none. Resolution orders have none. Contracts, agreements, and grants and MOUs. First one on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve license agreement with the Family Life Center to enter into the common area at the 503 South Jefferson Street for the purpose of providing substance and abuse services in conjunction with our and furtherance of the Limestone County Community Corrections Program. And the rental fee is $500, begins October the 1st of 24, and it'll end September the 30th of 25. To have such a motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. To have a second. Second. I'm gonna go Commissioner Townsend. He ain't got to second nothing yet. All right, Commissioner Townsend, second, and any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve to enter into an agreement with Reese Langley for lobbying services in the amount of $3,000 per month. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. To have a second.
Second.
I'm going to go with Commissioner Gatlin on the second. Y'all simultaneously today, y'all singing like a quartet choir. Y'all want to start singing? No. All right. Any discussion? Second by Commissioner Gatlin. I said to say that, I guess. Gatlin. All right, no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet. Commissioner Townsend.
Motion carries unanimously. All right, next on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve to apply for EMA to apply for FY24 EMPG performance grant and authorize the chairman to approve and execute all documents. That's the same. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. To have a second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no budget revisions, no board appointments, award bids and quotes. We have none. Personnel action. We have first on here be a motion to approve to hire Jennifer Posey as a revenue clerk, and this will be effective October 28th. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet, second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet.
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Motion carries unanimous. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to transfer Martin Nevis from deputy sheriff, which he was already assigned to investigations full-time. This will be effective the 21st. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. Third on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve to transfer Seth Woods from Corrections Officer to Deputy Sheriff, and this will be effective the 21st. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 4, I'll ask for a motion to transfer Brandon Smith from Corrections Officer to Animal Control Tech, and this will be effective the 21st. To have such a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. To have a second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? And and there is a little discussion on this. One thing that this may go from tech to, what's the other one, officer or
That's
it's according to how the staffing plan works out. We plan that out. That word, and just for the record, it could be from technician to whatever officer or something. You know, that word may change when the staffing plan changes for next meeting. So I don't see no need in running that back through. We'll just make that publicly known now that technician word could be something else. All right. Any more discussion? No more discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. All right. Merit increases. I'll ask for a motion to approve the merit increases listed below.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale, second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Sammet? Commissioner Townsend?
Motion carries unanimously. Engineers report, Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We've got a couple of items for your consideration today. The first one is to rescind Claxton subdivision. This is a minor for preliminary and final, creating 3 lots. It was given approval on May 3rd, 2024. It's been resubmitted with changes, as you'll see in the next item.
You gonna vote on that now?
Yeah, do you want to vote
No,
on it
just put it
separate or combine them?
together. I mean, I
Okay,
don't-
the other items one of them affects Claxton subdivision. This would be to approve the subdivision. Claxton subdivision, minor for preliminary and final, creating 2 lots in District 1. And then Upper Elkton Estates subdivision Phase 2. This is a minor for preliminary and final, creating 4 lots in District 1.
I'm going to ask my handy-dandy gadget attorney, do we need to rescind that one first, it's not really, just change them 2 lots to,
It would be preferable to have that separate.
okay, so that's what I was asking. I got to think about that. We need to that one needs to disappear before we go back with the other one. So I guess we need a motion to rescind Claxton subdivision. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion. Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion by Danny, Commissioner Barksdale, second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And then next on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the subdivisions, which one of them, the 2 subdivisions, which one of them is Claxton subdivision with 2 lots versus 3. So I need a motion for that.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Anything else, Mark?
No, sir.
All right, anybody got anything for Mark before we let him off the hook? Release him back in the water. All right, other business, I'll ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, did that include the?
Both of them, yeah, I included
Upper
both of
Elkton
them.
Estates? Okay.
Yeah, I included both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I just announced that the one from Claxton was in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. I said both subdivisions. All right, other business, I'll ask for a motion to approve to make payments by county credit card for animal services. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Executive session, we have none. Report of officers. Commissioner Sammet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I hadn't, Ms. Cole said she didn't have anything to write about, so I'll give you something to write about, all right? We're doing our patchwork on our ice damage now. The ice damage has hit the north end of the county there so hard, and it's very, very costly. It's costing you know, where we'd have normal projects going, we gotta use it for patchwork. But anyway, between it and, 2 bridges being down that have got roads closed, I know one road has been closed since July 7th. That was 2023, wasn't it?
It's been, yeah, it's
2020.
been over
It's
a
been
year.
over a year now, as of July 7th. And then the other road is right at a year, but been trying to get help out of the state. We hadn't been successful at that. So we'll keep putting pressure on the state, trying to get some help. We know there's money available for it, but it's just a matter of getting in on it. Some of the grant money that goes across the state. But anyway, we're doing everything we can to get that money to get these roads opened back up. But I guess that's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Just wanted to complain about not having roads open.
All righty. Thank you, Commissioner Salmon. Commissioner Barksdale,
I don't have anything, Mr. Chairman.
you gonna let this opportunity slide too?
I am.
Commissioner Gatlin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just take a minute. I know, I guess it was one day, I guess the last Thursday night, we had quite a few road signs that come up missing, stop signs, different, all variety of signs, and the bolts and nuts and washers laying at the signposts, they were definitely taken. I know sometimes people in the past have got those to decorate their garage in place by this county property, so you hate to see somebody get kind of in trouble for this, you know, getting the core, I guess you might say, for the garage, but that is county property that's been taken, so if you get caught doing that, then, I mean, it'd be some consequences, I'm sure, so. Anyway, that's all I've got, Mr. Chairman, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Gatlin. And for that record, I mean, we do have, I mean, those signs are county property, and I mean, like I said, I hate for a young child to get in trouble for that, but, you know, please, you know, I mean, you know, those, you know, that's not only life-saving too, you know, somebody right out there and that stop sign not being there, you know, as coming from a parent who has lost a child in a accident or something, please tell your children about that, because that can, you know. All right, go ahead. Mr. Townsend.
District 4 is trying to wind up the bush hogging. We're working on some road projects. Engineering, I think, is starting today on a few patching projects, and I think it'll probably take most of the week this week, I think, to do that. Just everybody be aware when you see them out, and please be careful. Please be careful watching them, because, like Darrell said, some of these ice projects, you know, we're still working on some of that stuff, trying to get them back in shape. But just watch out for our guys working. So that's all I got.
I know earlier the conversation was about Erica. She's tissing a long text just then from the Decatur Daily, so she's at home watching us, and she was so I'll keep her in your prayers. She's had back surgery and all, and Miss Jean's filling in, Miss Cole's filling in. So everybody feel she's told me to tell all of her Limestone County people she's recovering well. So today is Back to the Future Day. Sometimes in my life I'm looking for more when, you know, can I go into the future and go on with, but it's anyways, I thought that was interesting. Today's Back to the Day Future. So, and like I said earlier, I wanted to thank everybody. I know that you had to get up and put on a face, and you had to come up here, but I mean, these guys and my, you know, they say your county family is your second family, but they've kind of been my backbone and my support through it all, and, you know, so I want to thank all of them for everything, and like I said, I do better when I'm outgoing, so like I said, but I will be available in some form or fashion. Y'all may have to get hold to me in the office if y'all need anything. So, and we will adjourn. And another thing, the election is coming up, like I mentioned earlier, Mr. Brian Lowridge. We got one meeting between now and then, but that's the Monday prior to it, and that'll be the day that they're setting up and priming and everything. But if somebody is interested, I don't know. I hadn't talked to, like I said, I've had so much going on. I hadn't really kept up with it as much as I normally do, but I'm sure that they may need volunteers, may need help, and so if you have, and I think the deadline to vote absentee is it gone, or is it I think
you can still vote absentee.
I can't remember the last date of it. I hadn't.
Mr. Lowridge will know.
It's Halloween this year, I think it's the
Out 31st. So anyways, I know a lot of people have asked that question, can you vote absentee, and yes, and get with Brad Cardut over to courthouse and he fix you up. And so with all that said, if I want to thank all the poll workers and all the people. I know engineering, paving crew, some of the district crews and all help get the machines out and get them back up and run that night, and then the sheriff's office and all. So I want to thank all of them for working through the election process. And we will adjourn until 9 a.m. on Monday the 4th, right here where we're at the Clinton Street Courthouse. Thank everybody for being here today.